morning, guys. It's your Berliner in Florida. We made it to the night. It's a special video report. What happened yesterday? Hurricane Ian. It's still wind gusty. I have to call later, check on my son Marlon. And we're crazy. We never expecting it being so bad. We have no power. So I have to charge my phone on my vehicle. I'm gonna head out to 7-Eleven and see if I get any coffee. We cannot make any coffee here. Have our daughter Ashley with the two kids, and then of course Catalea and Junior. And like I said, crazy. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna check and report to you guys. It's your Terry. So I'm gonna drive here to my neighborhood. Just left the house. This is my neighbor here. So his tree is out, as you can tell. A lot of trees. Devastating here. Mailbox down. So this is the first time since the hurricane passed through. It's still high wind gust. It's amazing. And by the way, I was trying to turn on the radio. We have no radio station. The radios are down too. So we not even have any communication. No power, no TV, no radio. It's like Armageddon after like a nuke hit the freaking place here. And it's amazing how we depending on all these technology, electronics. God forbid something happened like this year. And that was happened, like said, 4 years ago with my family. We had to go to Irma, and we were running the storm out by our daughter Sarah and Raphael, where they were more inland, and even all the way inland they have generators running here where people have no power. Wow, that's a war zone here. That totally reminds me again what happened like last year. Are you doing okay? Yep. Everybody good? Yeah. So, like I said, people walking around seeing the damage here. The street sign is down. Let's check out our friend Klaus Massmann and Patricia Massmann. What's going on here? Like I said, these trees got all torn down. All these leaves, the branches. Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at this. This is insane. The big fat trees, totally crooked, and it's like amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like wow. So all these old trees. It's Jackie's house here, our neighbor, friend Sylvia, who lost just her husband a while ago on cancer. She got taken out the debris. This is Klaus and Patty. Look like this. Besides the bushes, seem alright. So, I mean, we were lucky we didn't have much of the rain. So, like I said, more trees are out here. It's amazing. Yeah, like I said, I'm just driving to the neighborhood and see what's going on. You know, been living here 28 years, and like I said, I'm glad that Debbie, my wife, and our friend Patricia Massmann was, when I was still working at Massey Services, to put the shutters up. I'm telling you, without the shutter, oh my God. Oh God, look at this, it snapped like toothpicks. Guys, look at the power, the force of the nature, the wind. These trees are snapping like toothpicks. This is a fat, huge tree. Look how this like bursted, like split in the middle. Wow. My God, that was the house I just sold in real estate for my friend, my accountant Debbie. These new people from Ohio, they probably regret to move to Florida, I guess. That's the first hurricane. It's crazy. And like I said, people have the generators on here. That trees, a lot of trees out. And I'm I'm gonna go to the right to the rest of the neighborhood here, and then I'm gonna head out, see if 7-Eleven has anything going, some coffee to wake up. It's like people are running the generators here, as you can tell. There's some power here. The mailbox is down. Some people didn't put shutters on. They didn't put shutters up on the side, but oh wow! Like I said, definitely very powerful hurricane. Like I said, thank the Lord, everybody's safe. Nobody got hurt. This guy must have an older roof. You see all the shingles was taken out, so he's doing for a new roof. We had our roof redone. Our roof was damaged by Hurricane Irma. Had water coming into the kitchen, was leaking. Yeah, wow, really bad. Oh, a speed bump. So, wow. Yeah, lots of trees out. Wow. Wow. It's eerie, you know. People live in this quiet neighborhood here for years and years, and of course every year we go to these hurricane season, but it didn't have anything in 4 years, and now it just really came hard, really hard. I was just wondering what the Governor Ron DeSantis will do. He said he had all these linemen from all across the state, that if he can reinstall the power, this is the most important thing. I'm gonna go by, see if Karen and Lothar Bettel, we're running the storm out by Klaus and Patty Mussmann. Well, her husband has Alzheimer and stuff, so they will have a house here, and of course they have protection too for shutters, but they didn't want to be by themselves. It's very nice from Klaus and Patty, you know, take those people in there like in the 70s. This side doesn't look too bad. Some snapped here. Okay. Alright, these are Karen lost some branches. Yeah, they lost that tree here, but anything else looks okay. This tree got down. So I'm gonna head out on the development, and I'm gonna see what's going on in the neighborhood. See, I don't know if the power lines are down on Southern Pine. When Hurricane Irma hit, everything was underwater, and that's what Debbie said. It was like a lot of water, rainmaker. This was more wind, high wind. So we'll check it out. So I'm gonna take a shot here. That's my street to enter the development. This was last year, not last year, 4 years ago. Under Hurricane Irma was totally underwater. We could not leave the development. All these new power lines were down in the water, submerged. And so far I see, the only thing is all the soccer fields here where all the kids are playing on the weekend soccer. These soccer goals got all freaking flinged around, but as far I can see, all these power lines up. Unfortunately, we still don't have any power. So going down here, Terry Street, East Terry. The Berliner in Florida lives off East Terry. There's an East Terry and there's a West Terry. I live on East Terry. Besides, I came from West Berlin. So driving down here, I don't see really much of damage here on this road. Like I said, 4 years ago, when we got back from our daughter Sarah from Golden Gate, we tried to get with the Jetta to the street. Our car was like start floating like a boat, or be shut off, so we could only access to Imperial. Of course, there's no lights here, as you can see, so I have to be careful when I approach this intersection here. So all the powers are off. I'm still videotaping here what's going on. Like I said, it's a lot of debris. It's amazing, after all these hours of the storm, it started like around noon, and it was going into the night. Like it slowed down like at 8 o'clock, but the wind gusts are still high. It's like, I don't know where all the power, the wind is coming from. So it's starting getting daylight. It is 7:22 Florida time. Must be like 1:20 over in Germany and Europe. Yeah. That's the price you pay. You live in Florida, man. But like I said, I cannot remember that these hurricanes are totally out of control. It used to be like 2-3 hours, and it was over, and the thing was going on and on and on. So I have to check on Marlon later. Him and his mom, my ex, they're living in a mobile home on a big lot. And see, the last time I talked to him, he was okay. No power, of course. You know, wow, you guys probably hear the wind gusts here. I don't know. I doubt I can get coffee at 7-Eleven if nobody has power. I'm gonna check it out. So here's 7-Eleven. And people are standing here again, trying to catch a job, catch some work. Well, all these Latinos, the Hispanics, they're coming here, always try to pick up a job, make some extra money. I don't really personally care if they're here with papers or not, but these people are hard workers and try to support their life, their family, and oh my God, yeah, a lot of stuff got hit here too. Wow. Cars got stuck here in the middle on the railroad track. Look at that. Wow. So this is basically West Terry. I'm heading towards 41. They're saying yesterday, my daughter Ashley, she had some kind of reception or on her cell phone that she got some NBC2 YouTube videos, and Naples got hit so hard, harder than Bonita, and everything was underwater. Look at those trees, snapped like a toothpick again. Wow. My God. This is like... So, I'm not working today. I don't think so that we pick up work tomorrow. We have no power and it's not safe, so I didn't hear anything. Maybe the cell phone lines are down too. From my company, Massey Services, I hope everybody from Massey, my co-workers and my bosses are okay and their family. Like I said, some lived in Cape Coral and Lehigh Acres, and it's always different section where it got hit harder. But it took a lot of nature, like vegetation out and trees. So I'm gonna see what's going on. I don't know if I can go to 41. We'll see if I can do that. Then that's what Bonita Beach Road, where Doc's Beach House is. The people who follow me on YouTube with the Berliner, I had videos taken down the beach, how beautiful Bonita is, but the ocean water, the Gulf, was merging into the Back Bay. Everything was underwater, so I'm gonna check it out, see if I can drive here safely. Actually, that was last night. There was a curfew. That was good for the police from 6 to 6, so people doesn't looter and stealing stuff. It's amazing. When people are losing everything, some people go out and stealing. It's terrible. It's so eerie here. Like I said, wind gusts are still high. It's like the thing just comes back in again, or was making a turn. It's amazing. The thing was going slow, like slower and slower. So but last night it took them, I don't know, 9 miles, like an hour, and that's why the eye wall was so aggressive and so strong. This is a fire station here. See, this is another plaza where I used to also go shopping, and Publix is in here, Dairy Queen. All gas stations are down. That's why they're saying guys need to fill up. I did. There's a lot of debris here, so I have to be careful now. I'm hitting US 41, very a lot of traffic here. I must turn off the video right now. Wow. This is US 41, Tamiami Trail towards Naples and Bonita Springs. There's debris everywhere. Snap trees, branches. They just had everything done so nicely here. The landscaping to make the road look nicer. Signs are down. Like I said, a lot of vegetation again destroyed by this hurricane. So I don't know if I'll be able to go to towards the beach where the most damage was in Bonita Springs. They said that the Gulf water, the ocean water, came all the way into this street here to 41. Just figure out how many miles it is from the beach, from the water, to get to 41. It's incredible. It looks like we have high tide, but yeah, this is not a fun video. This is not to be obsessed or whatever. This is show you where the Berliner Florida lives for 28 years and what we have to deal with. Like I said, you have the beautiful summers here, super hot, but you have the hurricanes. The nicer times are at the end of November to April, May, when we don't have hurricanes and rain season, but you go to tough times here. When you have to deal with these hurricanes, it can take loss of life and your property, big chunks of trees here on the street. So, like I said, all the lights are out. This is now the intersection Bonita Beach Road and 41. I'm gonna see if I can turn towards the beach. People like a-holes, you know, there's no light, it's flashing now, so you have to use it like a four-way stop. Whoever comes first goes first and had to stop before. So this is going now towards the beach. So like I said, guys, when you just saw me turning from 41, this is probably a 5-mile stretch. So that Gulf water came all the way up to 41. So it tells you how powerful this ocean is. And like I said, these wind gusts are still pretty high. There's new construction. These are mobile home park, trailer park. Look like they're alright. Yeah, I was hoping I can grab a cup of coffee, but I have a propane gas tank and I have to pull that tank out and heat up some water and make it the old-fashioned way. Brew that coffee the old-fashioned way. Wow, the lights are hanging down. I always said that thing was falling on my head. And yeah, the traffic lights are hanging by the thread. I'm gonna pass this by here. Wow. Yeah, bushes, trees, everything is out in the road. Like I said, first responder was not getting out to this morning. My son was lucky. He didn't have to work, so he could hunker down with my ex-wife there. There had actually horses in there. He said the horses were fine. They were outside. So like I said, this is always hard. We have a ferret named Blackie outside. He made it to the hurricane too. It's amazing how smart animals are. So I'm glad. So I'm heading closer to the beach. I'm gonna turn the video off. The sheriff is everywhere. It's closed. 7-Eleven. Must be somebody dead or something. I don't know. There was like access there. But all the Bonita Springs Lee County Sheriff was parked at the gas station. Wow, look at this debris. Oh my God. My favorite place, guys, where I like to have the sushi. And look at this here, the boat came out of the water. The boat came out of the water. Unbelievable. Look at this, guys. The boat got lifted out. Look at it. These boats are off the water, from the water, out of the bay into the ground. Wow. That tells you there must be a tornado or something. Oh my God. Look at it. The destruction here. Oh my God. The bait shop. My God. Bait shop is gone. It's terrible. All the destruction at the beach. I'm sorry, getting emotional. This is my home. So sad. All the destruction here. Oh my God. It's like an Armageddon here. Look at this, guys. Look at the boats. The boats. Unbelievable, the boats are out. Everything is out of the water. The water came out. It's horrible. This destruction is horrible. Wow. The one lane is closed. People are using that lane. The fire trucks here coming here. It's horrible. It's like this is the worst. This is, I think, is worse than Irma. This is worse than Irma. This is horrible. Horrible. Sorry, I was a washer. It's like the destruction. All the mud, as you guys can hear, the mud here. That was from the Gulf water. This water was all in here. Here's Coconut Jack. Coconut Jack is destroyed. The business is destroyed. Coconut Jack doesn't exist anymore. That was Coconut Jack, really a money-making thing. Destroyed. Oh my God, look at the vehicle in the debris. Tossed into the bushes in the water. This is one of the very wealthy area, Barefoot Beach. It's all the multi-mega million. Those people have money. You know, they can recover and they have probably insurance, but most of the time it hurts people with no money. They say people were floating in the water here, cars were floating here. It's like ridiculous. They still have the Gulf water here in the, look at it, this is all destruction, all destroyed. Everything is destroyed. There's still here water from the ocean, still not receded yet. And guys, as you know from the Berliner, Florida, you know that is that this beach here. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. All the sand, it's all gone. Oh my God. So guys, I just talked to a bunch of guys here. This is Barefoot Beach. Doc's Beach House is gone. I had two. Doc's Beach House, the beautiful beach here. They have all these rentals here. It's all gone. Everything is here. All here. The floor is all full of beach sand. All the destruction. The trailer got pushed in. This is crazy. This is worse than Hurricane Irma. This is a nightmare. They thought Myers Beach does not even exist anymore. All the way down, they said you're not supposed to get out to Saturday. This gentleman told me nothing. You cannot access anymore. People try to get through here. The debris, everything. It's not safe. I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna hit back. It's horrible, guys. This is not a fun video. This is shows you the flow of nature, the destruction, and it's still high wind gusts. It's strong. I'm gonna hit back to the house. I have to go back, guys. This is not good. Like I said, I can only hope the people who lived at the beach on those stealth homes, these multi-million-dollar expensive homes, that they were not there. Like I said, the Gulf of Mexico came through. Like I said, Doc's Beach House doesn't exist anymore. Coconut Check is gone, and it's a war zone. This is like ground zero here. Bonita Springs, I think Naples was hit the hardest, and like my daughter said, that nobody was expecting that Naples and Bonita get hit so hard. This is crazy. So I'm gonna go back here again. This is Coconut Jack, what is left of Coconut Jack. There we are out of business. That season is around the corner. That's it. And like I said, I could not believe the destruction for my Bonita Springs, Bonita Beach. Like I said, it's all beach sand. All the sand was pushing into the road, and like I said, the Gulf from Mexico was connecting to the back bay. And I'm driving on the left lane, like in England here, where it's not safe. It's blocked here. The right lane here, see all the signs and the trees snap. And like I said, vehicles were in the side of pushed over boats that came out. It's terrible. Explain or describe in words the destruction here on my beautiful paradise of Bonita Springs. People try to see what their kids can save from their destroyed boats. It's all out of the water. Like I said, trees down. The pontoon boat came all the way out of the Gulf. Heavy pontoon boats is like slammed around like freaking like nothing. The nature has so much power. We're always underestimating how powerful the nature is. Let's see if I can get through here. I don't know. Let's see. I think I can go back through here. Somebody's dog here trying to pick up the debris. The baby girl was so good. She had to hold it this morning to go number 2. And like I said, this was the bait shop. Here, Marlon. Your bait shop, Junior, your bait shop. No more bait from them. And like I said, look at all this debris, this destruction. All the boats are out of the water. And like I said, it's terrible. Look like Master Bait and Tackle made it. Stay safe. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. People start already cleaning up the mess. There's another development. The tiki bar got shredded. So I actually have to take a video around our property. Well, now the daylight is out. So guys, like I said, this is crazy, but this is Florida, and people will make it again for political statement about the global warming and stuff. But they shouldn't do that. Hurricanes was always there, but so powerful, of course not. And the oceans are way too warm. That's why you get the fuel. That thing got hit too. We just had, this was here when Angela, Lothar, and Michael came. Hey guys, remember when we had food here together? The only pizza, he got hit too. So, yeah. So I'm driving myself back on Bonita Beach Road. And more trees are snapped there down. So heading back close to the house. So I have to open up the garage and then get my grill out with the propane and boil some water so we can have some coffee. There's a Sneaky Pete's. That look alright. The plaza here doesn't look anything. Yeah, like I said, Tulsa Beach is the destruction. Also Terry Street, East Terry Street destruction. But the beach got hit the hardest. I might have to turn the video off again, but I'm hitting the intersection. The Berlina's Aldi looks like alright. But like I said, all the food, the items, they will get bad if they don't have backup generators. Like I said, we can probably throw our food out too. But I think 24 hours. My wife is putting stuff in there in the freezer from the refrigerator just to make sure it lasts a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm hitting back now. Sun is rising now, so and then people can see the total destruction. What really took place yesterday for over 12 hours. Massive high winds, massive. Like I said, the wind speed was 55 miles an hour. That's category 4, almost a 5. That's like 250 kilometers in German counting. So think about the speed. You go on the Autobahn, driving with your Porsche, 240, 250 k's, and you put your hand out of the window. So it tells you how strong and powerful the hurricane was. So this is Old 41. I was turning off Bonita Beach Road and driving back to East Terry over Old 41, see what's going on. This is the historic part, downtown Old 41. Guys, remember here on the Berliner in Florida, I had videos down here, so I didn't know how it looks here. Yeah, I mean, so far it's a lot of debris here, but it looks okay. I had the video taken from the Shangri-La. The Shangri-La's on the left hand side. Used to work there as a trainer. My sister used to work there, and my ex was working in the kitchen as a cook. So this is Shangri-La Resort. Trees are down here too. Wow. Yeah, a lot of debris. Stuff snapped. Trees snapped. Old mango trees, like all these old big trees. That was the one big tree, and this is a fire station here, Bonita Fire Station. They have generators, so they have power there. There's my baby girl's doctor, his bed. The ice cream shake place is still okay, but heaven shake. Wow. The old home from 1915 is still standing. To figure that out. The house is 170 years old and went through probably a ton of hurricanes and still stands. And somebody had it restored. This is the Riverside Park here. Got a lot of debris out. Yeah, see it. So some detour here. See what's going on. guys, I have to turn around right over the overpass over the Imperial River. It's all debris. It's the street is blocked, so I have to find the way back home, back to Bonita Beach Road, and try to get back home. Like I said, this is worse than Irma, definitely. This is not good. So I had to drive the back roads. Like I said, on the Everglades Wonder Garden, that thing must have been also again destroyed. You could not get over the bridge. It was everything blocked. Had to turn around. I'm at Dean Street here right now, heading towards Imperial. I was trying to get a cup of coffee, but nobody has any power. People start cleaning up the debris already, so that's the way that people in Florida are after the hurricane pass. Start cleaning up the mess. So this is now the intersection here going to back to Imperial. Right, I have to turn the video back off again. This was actually also before I hang up here. This was when Hurricane Irma was, everything was on the water, so we definitely didn't hit the water. It was the maker. So I'm driving back home. It's Imperial. Lakes are full, but like I said, we were lucky that we didn't get the rain with the hurricane. And I think the most devastating destruction is on the beach. We had the most destruction. Here's some trees down too. Tree here snapped. Alright, I'm going to turn back to East Terry. Going home. Alright, going back to Terry, and like I said, this was not drivable here. Like I said, 4 years ago with Irma. Everything was on the water here, so the most destruction came from the wind. It goes in the billions. Alright guys, so turning back into my neighborhood here. So we need a preserve. Said I went out to see if anybody had power to get a coffee, and saw the most devastating and horrific scene of my beautiful city of Bonita Springs for 28 years when I came over here. It's like, it was not our first hurricane, but this is one of a kind. That's what we go into the books. So coming back from Fort Myers Beach, not Fort Myers Beach, Bonita Springs, Bonita Beach. This is the damage we had here. Got a areca palm taken out. Let's go around the house. And then that's the back side of the house. I mean, that tree was a matter of time. That thing was already old. I'm glad it didn't crush into the pool cage. Neighbor Phil, he just had this tiki hut roof done, so that thing held it up, and a little bit the sides just went off. So, and neighbor down there, his vinyl siding is gone. Not too bad. Walking back to get rid of the shutters to get some air in the house. There's no power, no air conditioning. So everybody start cleaning up now here.
Are gone.
And there's a lot of canals on the bay side of Fort Myers Beach, and all of those canals flooded and came into people's homes, and that's why it's just washed away. The Gulf, the canals, and the bay side all met, and then there were huge winds and the storm surge, and it just pulled everything up. It looks like there is more than 75% of the structures, I would say, just by looking on Fort Myers Beach, at least the northern end of it, that are destroyed.
We have Sammy, one of our meteorologists here. We have a lot of them working behind the scenes. Sammy, we want to hear from you as well.
So I made this comparison a little bit earlier that, you think about the wind speed and what you could equate that to. And it's like an EF3 tornado impacted, our community, but for hours on end. You think of a tornado, it's fast. It passes through one area quickly. This is those winds, 140 miles per hour, just pummeling the same area for hours. And also keep in mind, you're getting the storm surge at the same time. I also...
Here is gone.
Oh my goodness.
That is the pier, and I know that we're spending on Sonoma County. I just want to mention the Naples pier is also gone, but you're looking at the Fort Myers Beach pier right now. It's gone. There are just the bottom foundations of it.
So we're looking at Times Square right now, iconic, the Pierside Grill.
Oh my God, the Greek restaurant, everything is gone.
Yesterday afternoon saying
Everything Times
they
Square
were
is
not
gone like a
swimming
bomb,
dangerous.
like a nuclear
The
bomb.
Pierside
Oh my
Grill
God.
is no more. And all of the structures there, the boutique, little,
God.
the little boutique that was there,
Leveled.
the Greek restaurant, La
it's all gone.
Plaza that's there is gone. The ice cream shop.
Everything is
This
gone.
is Times Square. And
What
Times
happened to
Square-
Margaritaville?
Margaritaville, what was coming up to be Margaritaville over there looks.
On the other side of the
Now we're
street.
getting a look at that.
The King Shell. The King Shell
King
Resort.
Shell is still standing.
But it flooded the first floor, and the pool was basically, Annabelle Lighthouse is gone. I don't see a Sanibel Lighthouse anymore.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
gone.
see it?
No, it's gone. It's anywhere.
We're not able to control this
So
helicopter.
this is actually
Okay,
footage
I'm
at
gonna just
12:30
describe
from
to
a
our
helicopter.
viewers.
Oh my gosh, they're zooming in.
Here we go. And this is, folks, this is our first look at Sanibel. We've seen the causeway. This is our first real-time look at damage on Sanibel.
So I see the condos, the lighthouse condos right there. Can you see the lighthouse?
Okay.
Okay, the lighthouse is still there.
No, we're trying to confirm that for you. We're all hearing.
Okay, there it is. I see the lighthouse right there. It's hard to tell because there's so much, usually mangroves around it, and it's so bright and green and cheerful. But you can see it's almost in the water. The water is, and look at the color of
Coast Guard rescue crew.
This color. There's the Coast Guard probably going over to assess. A lot of people stayed on Sanibel, and there were reports that, there were medical emergencies there. I have a contact, a doctor.
So guys, pretty sad video from the Berliner, but like I said, nature is powerful, so you never underestimate. So yeah, share that movie. Let the world know what happened with Needle Springs and Naples with the Hurricane Ian. This is your Terry, 8 Berliner, Florida. Have a good day.